we doing with the enhancer generator on monitor 2?
We got a good picture here, Murray.
Good.
Now we're talking. We're in business now. It looks like the Riptide team has finally leveraged Murray's tech genius skills to their advantage. They've set up a bunch of night vision cameras all around the King Harbor Marina. No doubt, all focused tightly on the barefoot Contessa, the big sailboat in the slip directly adjacent to theirs. The reason they do this, of course, is they're hoping to catch a glimpse or two of some of those prostitutes. That's right, viewers. That boat, it's a floating whorehouse. This show, it spent a couple of episodes just completely ignoring this fascinating A-plot. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen?
I really don't think any ladies tune into our show.
I said guess what? They're back on the A story.
Listen, Nick, give me a reading on our infrared optical scanner, will you?
Ever the voice of reason, Nick calls Murray out on his nerdy, pretentious BS.
Why don't you just say TV? It's not the optical scanner, okay, Captain Kirk? We're watching a couple of hidden cameras, not fighting an intergalactic war.
Seeing Murray about to have one of his episodes, Cody comes in with his caring, therapeutic communication skills. He's so gay. Look, he even points out how woke they are.
You know, the whole secret of our operation here is this diversity.
Yeah, 3 white dudes on a boat. Real diverse.
To be fair, they're not all white.
The robot is orange.
Then some asshole ninja shows up in full-on cockblock mode. He starts stealing all the Riptide guys' cameras. You know there's no way Nick and Cody are gonna let some rando ninja F with their horny surveillance plans. It's time to fucking rumble. Look at all the whores. Look, it's Tammy and Teresa. And look, there's Debbie. Nick and Cody get to flex their action skills while all the sexy prostitutes breathlessly look on. Murray gets a chance too, but as per usual, he finds his physical skills a little lacking. I certainly hope his constant physical failings don't become a recurring trope or anything.
Like this episode's running gag?
Precisely, little minion. Their hot pursuit of the ninja is interrupted by, like a bowling team or something. Why the fuck is this AARP convention giving them so much shit? I didn't see them fighting the ninja.
I think that's the marina's, like the homeowner association. They hired the Riptide agency to catch a night burglar.
Whatever. Look at this shit. Mama Joe's getting her digs in too. Fuck you, Captain Cunty. We've all seen how well you comport yourself when faced with nighttime prowlers.
Mama Joe, help me!
So far, all I've seen is you guys getting knocked on your butts.
Nick takes a bit of righteous umbrage,
Well, if you saw it, Paul, why the hell didn't you jump in and give us a hand?
while Cody engages in some more of that therapeutic communication he does all the time.
I have this glove here. I don't have to tell you all about Murray's computers. We're going to analyze this glove. We're going to test this glove for residue. We're going to use fiber optics here. This glove is a roadmap that's going to lead us directly to the guy who's been stealing our stuff.
One of these two approaches manages to mollify the octogenarians, bringing to an end what has proven to be, by far, the most action-packed, amazing opening this show has ever had. They had the ninjas, and they had the hookers, and they had tons of actions, and for some reason a bowling team. Just wow, Riptide, wow.
Wow, you seem so excited. It's because the Contessa ladies are back, isn't it?
I guess it is. It's been like 8 or 9 episodes since they've had those sexy ladies on screen.
This is our 5th episode?
Look, even Cody's excited about their return.
You're going to be getting action very, very quickly.
Here, we see him leveraging their exciting ninja fighting action scene into giving the gaggle of prostitutes an ultimatum.
You're going to be getting action very, very quickly.
Yeah, Cody, yeah. Look at the hookers.
I mean, look at this. Is that all I'm good for, analyzing?
Murray, that's what you're best at.
Well, all that's going to change. Tomorrow morning, I start my new training program. You're going to see a new Murray Basinski. A fit, in shape, conditioned Murray Basinski.
Hey, are you paying attention? Did you see what Murray's doing right now?
What? Yeah, I see.
I'm hoping his newfound resolve would maybe, serve as inspiration for you.
I see what you're doing.
Rocky montage. After contracting salmonella, we go for an early morning run with the boss. It It turns out to be kind of a short-lived exercise montage. A potent combination of heart palpitations and stumbling headlong right into this episode's B-plot brings Murray's morning run to a screeching halt. It's the damsel in distress for the episode.
Why is it always a girl that needs help? So far, it's only been damsels in distress. Why no dudes?
That sounds exactly like the kind of question Cody must be asking himself. Look at her. She's kind of a young, sexy, waifish runaway kind of deal.
Say, are you a physical fitness nut like I am? You look like you've been doing some jogging yourself.
I'd be sure to check her ID though, Murray. Lieutenant Quinlan would not hesitate to bust the whole Riptide gang for statutory rape.
I've been waiting for someone on that boat over there to wake up.
The Riptide? That's my boat. Well, I mean, I don't own it or anything, but I sleep there and I live on it with my friends, Nick and Cody.
Are they the detectives?
Well, actually, we're all detectives, the three of us. We're partners.
You don't look like a detective.
I'm wiry, you know, very quick reflexes. And I live for danger.
Do you mind if I cut some onions for the omelet?
No, go right ahead. So, Allison, what kind of help do you want?
I want to find my boyfriend's killer.
Killer? Oh, it's a murder case.
Oh, so she's single then. The camera's doing some suspicious lingering on the giant kitchen knife. And there's her silly, rambling story. She's making a lot of awkward, dramatic pauses. Wait, is she a psycho hose beast?
Do you have any suspects?
Yes. One.
Ah, great. Who is it?
Me.
Yep, called it. She's fucking bonkers. Truthfully, that's kind of hot.
You're the suspect in your boyfriend's murder?
That's right. But it happened 3 years ago.
The weird tension continues as her story drags on ad infinitum.
I couldn't hire anybody because I was in the hospital.
Hospital for the criminally insane.
Meanwhile, Nick's slowly edging toward the cabinet, where they keep the shark rifle.
I was very confused. I was in shock. I was having an emotional breakdown.
Hey guys, you know what? Can I talk to you outside? You stay here, okay? You ready?
Okay, guys, cheese it! Run for your lives!
Ah, Nick, they wouldn't have let her out if she was really dangerous.
Oh, you don't think so, huh? Look, she comes in here, and before you can get her name on your fact sheet there, she's found our biggest butcher knife, and she's pulverizing onions. We've got this Pier 56 burglar thing to deal with. We got to catch him by midnight.
Look what Nick's doing. He's rightfully trying to keep focused on the A story. You know, saving the Contessa prostitutes from ninja attacks.
Why don't we spend the day seeing what her story is?
Yeah, that's my vote. I think we should take the case.
Unfortunately, as seems to happen most every episode, Cody and Murray, they get all distracted and tied up in this silly fucking B-plot. Murders and mysteries and shit.
What have we got to lose?
Cody, the answer to that is so obvious, I won't bore you by saying it.
Our lives, right? Guys, I can do it. I know I can. I can do it.
I don't know, Buzz. Dealing with cops can be pretty tricky, you know?
Yeah, but I've been watching you guys, and I got a beat on it.
Sure, Murray. Take the lead on this one. Just whatever you do, don't mention how Quinlan's hairline makes him look like Norman Osborn from the Spider-Man.
Who's your barber? I need to get a haircut, and I think yours is really neat.
Oh no, you said it.
I'm not only going to give all three of you a haircut just like mine, I'm going to give you denim shirts, plastic slippers, and a neat little room with no windows.
It's the Jack Wingate murder. We're working on the Wingate estate.
Then you must know about that wacko broad Allison that escaped from William State Hospital last night.
In a completely non-shocking revelation, it turns out crazy, sexy waif girl is an escape knife murdering psychopath.
So you think she committed the murder?
I don't think, I know.
Oh hey, Cody's shitbox clown car is wheezing along the highway. How surprising.
What's that, Murray?
That's my interface with the robots. Let me know what's going on. You know, I can sort of check in.
What was that, Murray?
Must be Allison.
Oh, come on, let's get back to the Riptide.
The ninja's back. Return of the ninja. During the daytime, no less. He demonstrates some of the fabled fear techniques of the art of ninjutsu. Crazy girl, unsurprisingly, does some crazy shit and decides to steal Nick's car.
So we're supposed to believe that she grabbed the car keys, then somehow knew they belonged to the red Corvette that was in the parking lot? That seems a little contrived.
Well, maybe they're setting up a hilarious sight gag. Let's watch and find out. Once again, the Riptide guys are forced to engage in hot pursuit whilst severely being handicapped by Cody's little short bus. Not only is she tearing up Nick's vet, but somehow, some way, her panic flight from danger leads her unerringly right at the screaming Mimi. Sight gag achieved. I mean, Jesus, I know they're going for kind of a little bit of lighthearted episodic TV comedy, but just the odds of that happening. The showrunners might well have just had her run over Nick's grandparents while simultaneously exposing his social security number to a bunch of identity thieves. That's really just as likely as what we're witnessing here.
If I told you I was an escapee from a mental institution who was convicted of dismembering her boyfriend, would you have worked for me?
I'd really like to hear the answer to that one.
Nick, once again being the voice of reason.
Well,
Oh, wait, take your time. Give it careful consideration.
No, I would not have taken the case, wise guy, okay?
Okay.
While Cody just cucks around.
Who cleaned this place up? It looks different.
I did.
She even admits to cleaning their boat with a weirdly psychotic intensity.
It was the least I could do.
Go get the shark rifle, Nick.
Who can we find who can run down Jack Wingate on us?
My best friend knew him almost as well as I did. Carol Davis. She was even my witness at the hearing.
Their annoying B-plot investigation. It takes them to a gymnasium.
This is just the sort of training that I should get into. I feel certain that if I could get myself in this kind of shape, I'd feel like one of the guys.
I'm sorry, I don't know what else I can tell you. I spoke at the hearing. The evidence was pretty overwhelming.
In addition to looking for clues, this allows Murray to repeatedly indulge in his quirky running gag of being an out-of-shape nerd.
What do you mean by that?
I think what Nick was asking, sweetheart, is whether or not you and Jack might have gone a few rounds in the old satin sheets yourself, huh?
You want to know about Jack's extracurricular bed hopping? Try talking to Heather Johnson over at the Circle Athletic Club.
So she was sleeping with Jack?
The woman's a sexual predator.
The trail of clues then lead to Randy Brooks in a bikini.
There's probably an extra set of trunks in that locker that'll fit you over there.
Maybe another time.
I know you want to.
Sure, you're probably thinking she has a somewhat mannish face, but you can't argue with that body.
So that's your type then? I think I see an Adam's apple.
You couldn't handle a woman like that.
This show really was truly ahead of its time, talking about diversity earlier, and now having a trans lady.
No way she's a dude. Look, there she is with Steve Martin. Mama. And Clint Eastwood. And Magnum.
You slept with Jack then, right?
I assume that wasn't any secret, or you wouldn't be here asking me about him.
His girlfriend, Allie, probably knew that.
She was so naive.
Did Jack ever say anything about enemies? Anybody who wanted to kill him?
His partner, Sharky.
Okay, well, what about Sharky?
He and Jack used to own the junkyard together. See, Sharky didn't like the way that Jack was treating Allie.
Nick's clearly getting a weird vibe off her.
Fist fight. Good thing Nick decided to make Cody and Murray wait in the car. They just get underfoot while Nick handles business.
What happened to you? You're all wet.
Put this thing in gear, Cody.
You know I'm tired of cleaning up after your dirty work.
Have you guys seen my shirt? I laid it around here somewhere.
Forget your shirt. We got another problem. Where's the glove that the burglar dropped?
Now, we're supposed to catch a murderer from 3 years ago, and we can't even find our wardrobe.
The glove.
My glove.
shirt.
I know it's kind of their established modus operandi to have the episode's damsel in distress bunk aboard the Riptide while their case is being solved. That both keeps them safe and, of course, allows whichever of the Riptide gang ends up banging them to have easy access to that booty. In this particular episode, however, it might be a little negligent allowing the psychotic knife murderer just to hang out, with all the knives.
Well, it was pretty beaten up, so I mended it and I washed it for you.
You washed it?
I did something wrong, didn't I?
I'm not crazy. I'm not.
All right, listen, guys. I know I can do it. I can. I messed up with Quinlan, but I've been watching you guys, and I think I have a handle on it.
Here's Nick and Cody indulging Murray in more of his inadequacy running gag.
Hey, why don't I just go talk to Sharky? I'd like to see him. I never did get to thank him for all the money he sent me while I was in the hospital.
Yeah, well, wait till I give you the signal, all right? I'll nod my head twice like this, okay? You got it, guys?
I got it. You got it?
Yeah, I got it. Have
You
you
sure
got
you
it?
got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Whatever you want, boss.
Good luck.
Excuse me. I wonder if I could have a few words with you.
You find something you like?
No, I'm with the Riptide Detective Agency.
Oh, hey, this marks the first episode they actually call it the Riptide rather than the Pier 56 Detective Agency. Good thing for you, since you constantly have been getting that wrong.
You appear to be an extremely competent.
Supposed to get out of here, fool.
Okay, let's go. You just popped Murray.
Sharky, no!
Looks like we have another possible suspect in the 3-year-old murder. As much of a filthy, low-life degenerate as he looks, at least he's not a psycho hosebeast lady.
Whatever happened to that broken nose gimmick? They get hit in the face at least once an episode, if not more. I guess they just abandoned that?
Allie.
Hi, Sharky.
I didn't know you were out of the hospital.
I didn't have a chance to speak to anyone.
You never tried to reach me once.
I wasn't up to speaking to anybody.
I'm not just anybody. I took care of you. I sent you money. I kept that slob from slapping you around. I want an explanation. I love you. No! Come on, man!
Sharky?
Get out of here.
Never stick your dick in crazy, boys and girls.
Girls?
Keep up, man. Girls can have dicks now.
You know, Allie, Sharky had a pretty good reason to kill Jack. It obviously hurt him a lot to see Jack mistreat you.
And he's certainly capable of physical violence, too.
Oh no! Some random motorist takes offense at having to share the road with Cody's shit box. It's trashed. Hopefully, that'll be the last time we see that eyesore. Quinlan!
How about a nice little cell downtown for harboring a criminal sound to you geek-loving beach bums, huh?
Oh, wonderful.
Cheer up, Cody. I bet you'll make a lot of new friends in the pokey. Mama Jo, having just done the daily rounds bailing out all her working girls, stumbles across the Riptide crew and decides to get them out as well.
We hire you to catch a burglar and the three of you end up in jail. One of these days we're going to have to get together and reevaluate your tactics.
And what about Allie? Is she all right?
Quinlan sent her back to Williams State Hospital.
When the DA gets through with these three, they're going to be in the big, hot house. Jail, slammer, pen. You get the picture.
Anyone ever tell you that you drool when you're happy?
That was quite neighborly of her. Sorry, Mama Jo. Sorry about calling you Captain Cody earlier.
Listen, nobody knows yet that Allie's in the hospital, all right? I mean, it'll probably be on the 6 o'clock news, but that's not for another couple hours.
Yeah, so what?
Let's have a listen to Cody's master plan to solve the case.
We've got our suspects, right? We got Sharky, we've got the female Hercules in the weight room, and we got Heather's husband, Vic. What we do is we call them all up. We tell them that Allie's memory has come back, that she remembers the night of the murder, that she can ID the killer. The one who's guilty is going to take the bait, go to the hotel to try and kill Allie. But we'll be waiting for him.
Oh, that is really a great plan, Cody. We're going to pull the old switcheroo.
Murray, he's easily impressed and all, but that sounds like some real Scooby-Doo level shit.
Right, I'm going to stay here with my computers while you two guys stake out the hotel, right?
I don't think so, Murray. I think we're going to need you at the hotel. Huh?
Yeah.
You are?
And once again, the show is embracing the whole tranny movement. Way to represent Boz.
I'm going to be right in here, okay? You don't have to worry about a thing.
Meanwhile, in a perfectly executed metaphor, Cody hides in the closet.
Looks like Murray's running gag for the episode is finally paying off, too.
That's right. His slight, somewhat girlish figure. It could be used to decoy for the crazy waif girl.
Hi there.
It's sexy predator muscle lady. Her presence there isn't suspicious at all.
Yeah, I was wondering why the guy's plan had Nick splitting off for no apparent reason. Now we see why. That's the only way this poorly staged reveal could happen.
I wanted to apologize for my behavior at the spa.
I'm really kind of busy right now.
Too busy for me. All I want is one quick drink. I promise I won't take your clothes off.
Nick, having seen her in a bikini, has a really hard time resisting. His overt masculinity is putting his life in danger. Whereas, if Cody was there, he'd probably just send her packing, then sit alone in his room crying and masturbating.
Also, did you see? The burglar's back too.
Of course I saw, but I was riffing on how gay Cody is and didn't want to stop my sweet flow. So, BT dubs, audience. The ninja's back. It's the return of the ninja.
She popped that cork right out with her large man hands.
Stop it. There's just so much happening all at once. So intense. How many killers are there?
Now!
Alright, let's review. The main thrust of their plan was to engage in unarmed fisticuffs with a knife-wielding bodybuilder while being short one man. Okay, let's hope that works out. And Nick, thinking with his dick, almost gets simultaneously knifed and shot. It's really a good thing all that sheer happenstance just all managed to fall the Riptide guy's way. And did that ninja have a pistol?
Maybe he's one of those modern ninjas.
Like a ninja with an iPhone and an Instagram account? Okay, I'll buy that. Cody, stumbling awkwardly through the whole melee situation with the bodybuilder, suddenly displays a suspicious level of competence and mastery once he gets the guy lying face down on the bed. Haha.
The police are on their way. We got him, Nick. It was Vic, buddy. You hear me? It was Vic.
I'm not so sure about that, Cody.
I still can't get over it. I mean, I could have put all the facts of this case into my computer, and I still wouldn't have reached the conclusion that Heather killed Allie's boyfriend because he wouldn't leave Allie.
Good thing they're having their traditional expository wrap-up stroll down the boardwalk. Because honestly, I have no idea what the hell we just saw.
All right. Well, boys, you really know how to make my day.
Quinlan! Last time he pulled that ambush shit, he got his ass handed to him with a little Cody Robots tag team.
Hey, don't get sore at us just because we managed to catch a thief and a couple of killers all on the same night.
You know that thief of yours? Well, he's gonna sue you. And I thought you'd probably like to hear that happy news.
A highly litigious ninja.
Who would have thought?
Sue us? He was assaulted on your property and now he's gonna sue you. He's gonna wipe you out, and I love it.
Now, wait a minute here. Can he do that? Can he sue us? Is that legal?
I think we're developing a pattern here.
Now that you mention it, you guys actually kind of broke your pattern this episode. Not a one of you got to bang the damsel in distress, right? That's a little disappointing, but at least we got to see some of the Contessa whores. That more than makes up for it.
You're going to be getting action very, very quickly.
Oh, wow, look at this. Look at all these flowers.
Hi, guys.
Okay, not a knife murderer, but she's obviously still kind of unstable. You do see that, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
They really need to prioritize getting their house keys back. Get her out of there ASAP.
Hey, when'd you get to the hospital?
This morning, after I found out that Heather was the real killer,
Yeah?
I'm a different person. You never gave up on me.
Not a fan of that freeze frame. Instead of a cheeky, episodic tomfoolery kind of situation, they instead decide to go with sappy, heartfelt shit like this. I mean, did Cody write this episode? Ha ha. All right, audience, go fuck yourselves. I'm outie.
All right, be sure to join us next time for more ripping on Riptide.
Ooh,